Hi folks, Bob Krebs again with Pure Pursuit Automotive in this fantastic E63 AMG Mercedes Benz. This is a continuation of the video from the Walkaround. Now you've got the interior of the vehicle, and I'm going to talk just a little bit about some of the features of the interior. First, we'll go ahead and start with the features that are seen on the steering wheel itself, and a lot of the features that are on the steering wheel are also part of the center console also. Starting from the left here and looking at directly in the center console at the array, you can see that you can control and get a lot of information from this. In this particular instance, it gives you the temperature of the radiator heat, and as you progress, it tells you what gear you're in essentially, whether you're in economy mode, whether you're in sport mode, etc. You can start your trips, your odometer from here. And it also gives you information as well on how many miles you've traveled, approximately how much mileage you're getting per gallon, many different features. And of course on the left it's giving you how much fuel you have left and indicators of approximately again your temperature on your vehicle. The right of course is a tachometer giving you your revolutions per minute, RPMs. Going over to the right side, you're going to have in this area, you've got your radio. If you're viewing this console here, you've got your radio, you got your CD player, navigational system to tell where you're at specifically. You can program this to either tell you where you're at specifically, or you can set trips for this. You've also got a telephone setting, so you can set the telephone, the Bluetooth, make calls, which is your dial pad over here. You've also got an SOS system, which is essentially on call to call should you run into some type of trouble. You've got seat heaters here, which will allow the seats to be preheated, the driver's seat and the passenger seat. Both have dual consoles and dual controls for that. You can do the same with the tilting of the chairs, the seats for both passengers, as can you with the heating and cooling system here. In this case, you can change the settings on the heat to whatever you wish for the driver and whatever you wish for the passenger in this particular case. And of course the next portion is the different modes that you can put the vehicle in, which again are the sport mode. You can also use this, it's a traction control for the vehicle, and this is going to help keep your vehicle from losing control should you go into a skid or a spin in inclement weather, snow, rain, sleet, ice, or something of that nature. You're also able to control the radio from here the same as you can from your steering wheel. And of course you've got your shifter gear knob here, which very easily takes you from park to drive to neutral to reverse, and then by pressing this button back into park again with the vehicle. The next is going to be the overhead portion of the vehicle here, and to start off with, you've got lighting configuration here where you've got enough bright light to be able to see the entire interior of the cab of the front of the vehicle here, the cockpit, which can be turned on or off obviously. And then you've got the individual lighting, somewhat like aircraft lighting, so that the individual lights for either side can be flipped on or flipped off for reading. Then you've got the light in the rear of the vehicle also that flips on and off. And then if you wish, this vehicle also has a sun/moonroof, and this can be opened up, can be slid back, can be opened up all the way back to the back, can be used forward, backward, and certainly during the summer you can use it to have it open, and during the winter obviously you can still keep it open and still have sunlight streaming in. The next level of comfort the vehicle has are the seat settings here. And in this particular case, you can move the seat forward, backward, up, down, accordingly, however you wish. It also has a memory setting so that 1, 2, and 3 different people, such as let's say a mother, a father, and a teenager, all 3 have different settings, and so that you don't have to get in each time and change those settings, you can just hit setting number 1 or number 2 or number 3. Your door lock and unlock here mechanism. Your mirrors, of course, can be controlled down here. Once you select the mirror, then obviously you can go to that mirror, go left, right, up, down until you have the comfortable position to be able to see. And of course you've got your windows here, which have a fully auto down, and you can control all 4 windows from this side of the vehicle as well. And then the last portion is just going to be your auto headlights, which you can either leave on auto when it will turn on and off when it decides that it's become dark so that you don't forget to turn them on, or you can put it on manual mode as well. The vehicle has a very easy start mode in which you put your foot on the brake and just essentially start the engine, and the engine fires up immediately. It has what's called a proximity key, meaning as long as you have the key and the key is in proximity to this button, the car will start. However, the car will not start unless that key is not in proximity to this. If you get out of the vehicle and you go into a store and you're, let's say, more than 10 or 15 feet away from this vehicle, the vehicle will not start. Another thing the vehicle has are these paddles here, which essentially allow you to drive the vehicle in aggressive mode, a lesser mode, to fit your style of driving toward the road. Those paddles have up and or down so that you can make your driving and shift it toward that particular style of driving or mode of aggressive or non-aggressive driving in this case, or sporty driving if you want to call it that. We now have the center console here, which as it's opened up, you can see has USB ports and other electronic data ports so that you can bring your computer along and you can charge various pieces of electronic equipment as well. And should you have a beverage, you can also place the beverage here from small, medium to large cups in that as well for your convenience. Again, folks, I'm Bob Krebs with Pure Pursuit Automotive. That pretty much wraps it up for your tour of this 2014 E63 AMG. It's a very, very beautiful car. I'd be more than happy to show it to you, take you for a test drive in it, and certainly help you bring it home with you. You can reach us at area code 816-659-3027, and our website is PurePursuitAuto.com. Again, Bob Krebs, Sales Manager, Pure Pursuit Auto.